When your rock says hide packages from husband and your delivery guy understands the assignment.
Camera recording.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I have been seeing a lot of videos on TikTok talking about delivery drivers and the way they deliver their packages and they're not being hidden and being stolen. I wanted to bring a compilation of videos in no particular order about people complaining or even providing solutions for the issues that delivery drivers and customers have been having with regards to packages being left on their door. So check this out and let me know what your experiences have been in the comments below.
PSA to delivery drivers: if we have a sign it's to help hide our packages, please use it.
This delivery driver is taking extra steps to make sure that this package is not going to be getting stolen. Kudos to you.
Amazon. I really appreciate you hiding my package. That's great, right? I appreciate that. You really could have put it in the front door, but how the fuck was I supposed to see this shit, Amazon? You ain't even take a picture, Amazon. You just said you left it in a secure location. Like, I appreciate your efforts, but you could have at least taken a picture. I told y'all that I ain't get. Take a picture next time, Amazon.
The delivery driver did an excellent job hiding this package, and I appreciate that the customer appreciated the efforts. They did note in her comment section that oftentimes, well, not oftentimes, but sometimes the apps won't allow you to take a picture. So hopefully next time the person will be able to notify them or somehow let them know where their package is. You know, honestly, I do not blame the driver for this one. That does look like a pretty sketchy situation. I would recommend, if you have a setup like this, to try to find some sort of bin, or you can buy those fancy bins that they have. I'll put a picture on here, but you can even use like totes, and then say like in the notes to put the item in the totes. Yeah, that was kind of scary, and especially if it's like a 3 a.m. order. Oh yeah, that would be pretty scary. So yeah, try to use totes or other ways to help your delivery driver deliver your item to a safe location. I did a little research on this. This promotion ended on December 10th, 2024. They only went to 2 million thanks, and so that particular promotion is over. You no longer receive $5 per thank you from the customer, but still go ahead and continue to thank your driver in the app or online, because it helps them with their compliment on their dashboard, and it helps with their overall profile. So you can still thank your driver. This is the video that made me want to do this particular video on hiding packages. If you look at the, let's look at her post. She says, "How do you leave parcels lying out in the open like this? Drivers don't even try to hide the parcels. I've literally lost countless parcels from this common sense error." And then in the caption part, "Can you invest in proper training of your delivery personnel and stop bombarding them with unreasonable targets? If our parcels will be," I don't know, and then it cuts off. So first I want to say that she said common sense. One, I want to say common sense is not common. Secondly, when a delivery driver has hundreds of stops, hundreds of different homes, hundreds of different personalities, hundreds of different requests, there is no common response. In the app, I found that most time it just says front door. Now, when I went in on the customer side and looked at my delivery notations, because I wanted to make sure that I was doing best practices on my end as a customer. So when I went in, I believe the default is front door, but you can go in and check where you want your packages to be delivered to. Some people choose a lot of different locations. So to say common sense, you can't use that in this particular scenario, because there are different instructions per stop. So if she wanted the order to be placed, and this is just speaking in general, so it's not necessarily bashing her, but if you want the order placed in a certain location, let's see, out of view, like you have seen already, that people have noted to hide the package in the notations. If you want your items not literally at the front door, then please make the notation. A lot of drivers are trying to, hide things out of view, but sometimes it just doesn't happen because the notes may contradict, and they've been having difficulty, trying to reconcile that in their minds. So she said she lost countless parcels this way. So that means that she's received a lot of packages, she's made a lot of orders, but she hasn't tried to do anything on her end to help the situation out better. So instead of just sitting back complaining that the drivers aren't doing what you want them to do, even though they don't know what you want them to do because you haven't written it out in the delivery notes, you're getting upset. So I would, in a situation like this where you are not getting the packages in a hidden location, try to help the driver out. So there's like a plant over there. Maybe you can move the plant closer to your front door and leave a gap so that they can put packages behind there. Or like I previously shown, those bins that you can use to put packages in. You can write in the notes that you want your packages to be hidden from view. So there are some things that you can do on the customer side. If you're seeing countless times that this is happening, just stop and consider, like, maybe the problem isn't necessarily Amazon. If this is something that they're consistently doing, then maybe I should be doing something on my end to try to help the situation, because It just must be something within the app or something within their training or something else that is causing this to happen multiple times. So there are things that you can do on your end other than like just complain to help you get your packages safely and securely into your hands after they made the delivery. So that's my rant. You can help us help you. And I have been more intentional about leaving the packages in some off. It's hard sometimes because it's just, there's nothing there to hide. So yeah, please, if you're having problems multiple times, your packages are getting stolen or whatever, just take a couple extra steps to help you get your packages hidden out of you. Amazon delivery people are setting up first your packages to be stolen, and Amazon doesn't care because they won't refund. I can't even talk to customer service. You get the runaround. I've been waiting for a refund since January 16th, nothing, and that was posted February 12th. Yeah, I'm sorry this has happened, but as a delivery driver, I'm not working with Amazon to get people's packages stolen and not given a refund. So I'm not saying that she was making that assumption or implying that. Maybe I read into it, I don't know. But anyway, if you're having problems with your packages, please try to, again, like I was just making a rant, set up your situation, your porch, your front door, where you can have your packages delivered safely and hidden from view.
I just checked the app. It says delivered to doorstep. To whose door? To who?
I know this is a sketch, but it brings in a very important point. If you are in a situation like this, I know it might be inconvenient, but please try to use the Amazon lockers and you can have your packages put there securely. Yeah, I'm sorry. Or I was going to say have something where you can identify like a certain kind of mat, so that the picture that is taken, it shows that your individual unique mat in the picture. But yeah, this might be a locker kind of a situation.
I ordered a delivery box from Amazon. I hated my packages being left on the porch.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Kudos to you for taking steps to get your packages safely to your home. I'm gonna fast forward through the part where he shows you how to make this setup, but this was very creative. I give him A for effort, A for creativity. However, at the end, you will see that he probably needs to reinforce it because it is a little bit wobbly. And when you open up the actual lid, you will see that it has the raw edge of that mirror there. And that's kind of unsafe when you're trying to put packages in there. Putting your arm down in there, you can get cut. So I would have to say put something there, like those pool noodle things or whatever, something so that the raw edge of the mirror isn't exposed like that. I will be nervous to turn a chair around like that, but seeing as they have cushions on there, this actually made me think while I was out and about today that maybe she could put it behind the cushions. So instead of turning it around, remove the cushion from the seat back, put the packages there, and then put the cushion in front of it. Maybe that's an option. That's for me, because I would be nervous to turn chairs around because I wouldn't want people complaining about the furniture being moved. So that was the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to hiding packages for your customers. Um, yeah, there were some very funny ones. So just do your best, at least try to make an effort to hide the packages or put them out of view. On the customer side, you can help us by having a plant, or you saw some people had signs or something like that. Just give us something to work with, so that we can make sure your packages are hidden from view. And if you don't see your packages right on your door in front of your doorstep, for those people, please don't complain, because we have been trying to hide your packages. I don't know what people are thinking when they don't see it literally in front of their doorsteps, because you have seen some examples of people complaining when it's put right in front of your doorstep. So I think the default, or at least what people are trying to do, is make the default to hide the packages from view, so that way your customer will get their package and it won't get stolen from their doorstep. If you have found this helpful, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what else you want to see in terms of Amazon Flex or any other delivery, so that way I can bring you some more content that you might enjoy. So yeah, make sure you let me know in the comments below. And if you are an Amazon Flex partner, let me know what your experience has been in terms of trying to hide packages, so that we all can just kind of commiserate together or celebrate together. All right, thank you all for stopping by. I will see you in the next one.